Hey everybody, it's Tim from Wilderness North here. Today we're going to be talking about how to take better pictures of your fish. So when you're holding a fish, we don't want to be holding it vertically, we want to be holding it horizontally. A couple of reasons. One, it's better for the fish. It's more supportive on the spine, and it just looks better for a photograph. So hold it horizontally. Make sure that your hand is not covering the face. That's actually something we see all the time, is that the face of the fish is covered and so is the body. Hold it by the tail. And I like to hold it, my three fingers behind the fin and the one in front of it, the front fin. That's a good way to hold it depending on the size of the fish. You can hold it anywhere around the head. Just make sure that the face is not covered. Second tip is hold it out towards the camera. What that does is it gives a better depth perception in your picture. So your fish, yes, it does look bigger, but it also sets it apart from the other parts of the foreground and the background that you want to accentuate the fish. If you are using a DSLR camera, whether it's a professional grade 1 or an entry level, we suggest this lens. This is a 50 millimeter 1.8 lens. It is less than $150. I got this one for $100. There's not much to it, but it takes amazing photographs. So if you're looking for a new lens for one of your cameras, this is the one to go with. It makes shooting in low light really nice, and your photos are incredibly sharp. I know that you can get the Canon version or the Nikon one for very cheap, which are the most common DSLRs these days. Your iPhone or your Android phone, smartphone are going to take great photos. Okay, a couple things to remember when you're composing your shot. There's something called the rule of thirds. Okay, what you want to do is in your mind divide the viewfinder into 9 different squares, and where the lines intersect, that's where you want to frame your shot. On all cameras, even your smartphone, you're able to turn on the rule of thirds on your viewfinder. So when you're looking in your phone, you can actually see the lines that are drawn. That's a really, really nice way to frame your shot. Lighting is extremely important when taking any photograph. When you're taking a picture of your fish, you want the sun to be behind you. So the sun is behind you and illuminating your subject. You're going to get higher detail, and your background is going to be illuminated as well. If you do the opposite, you will be silhouetting your picture, you won't see any of the detail in the fish, and you're going to whitewash everything. The other thing we want to suggest that you do is try different angles. Different angles is one of the easiest ways to get a dynamic photograph. Whether you're lower in the boat, or you have some water in the shot, or you're releasing the fish, these are all really great angles. If you are strictly the trophy photograph, that's fine too. But take your camera when your friend is fighting the fish and take different photographs throughout the whole process. Catching the fish, landing the fish, netting the fish. Those are just a few tips to help you capture your trophy fish on camera.